Everyone knows the Empire State Building as a symbol of New York. But what most people don't know is that it's also one of the smartest economic moves in history. A building that survived the Great Depression, outlived dozens of competitors, and still makes millions every year. This is the story of the genius economics of the Empire State Building. In the late 1920s, America was roaring. Skyscrapers were rising, each taller than the last. But when the Wall Street crash hit in 1929, the dream seemed impossible. Still, John J. Raskob, a former executive at General Motors, had a bold idea: build the tallest building in the world, a symbol of ambition even in crisis. The land was bought cheap during the Depression, making it a perfect time for investment. Raskob's plan wasn't just about height, it was about timing. When everyone else was afraid to build, he was building for the future. Part 2: The Construction Miracle. 1 minute. Construction began in 1930 and finished in just 410 days, a record speed. Why so fast? Because time is money. The quicker it was built, the quicker it could start earning. More than 3,000 workers, many of them immigrants, worked day and night. The cost? Around $40 million, but thanks to the Depression, material and labor costs were much lower than usual. This wasn't just architecture. It was economics in action, turning crisis into opportunity. Part 3: The Empty State Building. 1 minute. When it opened in 1931, New York was suffering. Offices were empty, and critics mocked it as the empty state building. But here's where the genius came in. The building wasn't only about office rent. It had a secret weapon: the observation deck. From day one, tourists paid to see the view, and this money kept the building alive when tenants were few. Even in the darkest years, the Empire State was still earning steady income. Part 4: From Losses to Profits. 1 minute. For nearly 2 decades, the building didn't make big profits. But patience paid off. As New York recovered after World War II, companies rushed to rent space. By the 1950s, the Empire State was nearly full and finally profitable. It turned into one of the most valuable properties in the city. Decade after decade, it stayed iconic, not just as a landmark, but as an asset that kept growing in value. Part 5: Today's Economics. Today, the Empire State Building earns over $100 million a year, mostly from tourism and office space. Its brand alone, movies, merchandise, and global recognition, is worth millions more. The building has been renovated to be energy efficient, cutting costs and making it future-ready. What started as a risky Depression-era project has become one of the smartest investments in history. The Empire State Building isn't just about steel and concrete. It's about vision, timing, and the courage to invest when others were afraid. That's why it's not only a symbol of New York's skyline, it's a lesson in the genius of economics.